Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here, as we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Florida Gators. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. The Buckeyes looking to run some tempo here. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. The shotgun running play call. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
Yeah, on most of these counters, you leave the in-man in the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen to kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He can be the quarterback safety blanket.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He's going for a big play downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The Buckeyes will send their punt team onto the field. They'll kick it away here. And the returner steps out. They'll mark the football right there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Wow, taking a shot on the very first play. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. That one falls incomplete.
Man, get the
Looking for
frick
a
out of here.
flag.
Catch the
Doesn't
ball,
get it.
bro.
Brings up third down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
And he'll drop back here on third down. He stays alive. The Gators will send the punt team onto the field.
So this is what we doing this game, huh?
And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Getting set. Here's second down. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Pass not complete. Must convert here on 3rd down to avoid back-to-back punts to start this game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Oh, he misfires again, 3 in a row.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Caught in the flat by the running back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Extending the play now. And the ball to the ground.
Dog.
Recovers the fumble.
Well, just like running backs,
Y'all didn't want me to pick it up?
decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturned the previous ruling on the field. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. They'll try the right side on the toss.
Man, I don't like that camera angle, bruh.
A flag on the play. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. And the Gators will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. returner is brought down. Gets us started with the next drive. First down here for this offense. Receiver in motion now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. The Gators offense retakes the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? On first and 10, looking to throw.
Oh my God, bro. Give me a catchable ball, dog.
Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call.
Like, why you throw it way over there, dog?
Execution, they could come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. But I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on that offensive line and their running back.
What in the...
Incomplete. They cannot connect.
Bro.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to...
What is up, dog?
That's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
He's escaping the pocket now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Welch. Brought down to the 22 to first down. Very near the red zone now.
Boy, quarterback's best friend is a big target on third down. Nice job of finding the tight end and that big target, and he picks up the first down.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Touchdown, Florida. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner heads out of bounds. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Looking to throw it on first down. Snags the quick throw. Tackle made after a big gain.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. Think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. Going the other way.
The nerve of you to try my user like that.
He hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep.
Oh!
First down, but paid for it with a hard hit.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. The pre-snap motion from the offense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Gators. Strong game by this quarterback.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers and those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Keeping it on the ground here. They bring him down right at the 20.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They stop him, but it's a first down.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up the first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback dropping back. Looking for the wideout. And he's got it. Breaks loose at the 45.
Got all day to throw, man. Come on, dog.
He's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to the 30.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
First down, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick grab. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Gets the ball.
Don't want to pick.
Hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here.
Right, where you at?
Touchdown, Buckeyes.
You in a cover 2 zone.
Watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard.
Oh my God, bro.
They have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
That makes no sense to play that high on in a cover 2, bro. To where a nigga can get under you, bro. Just don't make sense. Where you not even in position to break on the ball and make a play?
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Trying to build on this lead before halftime. They got off to a slow start, but they've gotten it going here in the 2nd quarter. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Going to try to use his legs here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Caught near the sticks. It's Welch. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. He slings this one deep down the left side. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. They'll try to run this one in. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the kick is a squib kick, taken by one of the up men. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick it away to get us going in the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. When he's got some space here. Turns on the speed. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. An electrifying play by this returner. Takes it the length of the field to the house in the conference championship game.
Yeah, because I don't know if there's anything that can affect momentum as much as a kickoff return all the way back for a touchdown. It gets everybody fired up. Now you've got the stadium behind you. Your offense and defense will respond. This could be a game-changing opportunity for them.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Hit just as he throws the ball. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game to get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
The Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Defense is coming after him. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. From the shotgun, drops back. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. The Buckeyes will have to kick it away.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Florida offense is back out on the field now. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Finds an open target on the left side. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking to scramble. Looking to throw it deep. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. And it's caught. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's first and goal.
The Gators come to the line with first and goal. First and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Gators. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Now here comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And it's complete downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. That play makes it 2nd and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Chris, I kind of feel like a coach right now because I'm always wondering why the angle route continues to be so effective when as an inside linebacker, all you're ever taught, all you hear about is don't let them cross your face. If they want to go to the outside, it's okay. But inside, no. You can't have that happen, and it cost him.
And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. Going again on 2nd and 10. He's running out of time here. And is intercepted. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket now. Finding space at the 20. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, no surprise there. They gave it to him one more time. The defense is able to come up with a stop. Listen, this guy's already got 3 touchdowns on the game, and he looks hungry for number 4. Give it to him again.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Defense stops him short of the 1st down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal.
Easy. Yankee blue. Yankee blue. Go.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
And that is just a great job by this defense on 3rd down. Getting penetration, they come up with a loss. Now, it's a big decision. 4th down, as an offensive coordinator, you've been going backwards. What do you call?
And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Ball spotted at the 18-yard line. Should have just taken a knee. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Can he take it all the way? And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Handoff on a single back formation. He's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance and a really nice gain.
Give it to the back again. Tackle, but first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the wideout goes in motion. Oh, a reverse. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
There are so many play callers that get into the red zone and they get worried about the negative aspects of a certain play call. But not this guy. I love that you're willing to take advantage of your playmakers, do whatever it takes to gain yards and put the ball into their hands.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy, and they'll keep it on the ground trying to run some clock. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Florida. And this one is getting ugly.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
And the PAT is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Turner trying to create good field position. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. Even at a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset and planned it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. We're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
And he knocks through the PAT. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Getting some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown. A kick return all the way for a touchdown with a conference title on the line. He's never going to forget that.
Yeah, he'll never forget this. You're right. Conference championship, huge stage. Everybody's watching. Great blocks up front to get him started. And then it was just raw speed and instincts to take it to the house.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He steps out of bounds at the 26.
Hey everyone! Hey everyone!
Offense back on the field.
Y'all watching this, man? This massacre?
Looking to throw it on first down.
I'm beating this dude like
Looking to scramble.
he stole something, man.
There with a slide. Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the...
Looking to make a play deep downfield.
Oh, triangle!
Cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up third down.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast.
You ready?
This is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up. So
Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Look out. He's got some space. At the 10 now.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
First and goal here for the offense. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Dump off caught by the running back. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down out the way. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Boy, Chris, the way this quarterback's been playing, I'm surprised they didn't throw the football here. I wouldn't be surprised now that they're facing third down and goal. Put it in his hands and let him work his magic.
52, you hold that block instead of getting whooped like that. Mike could have did a little something.
Game moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal.
Maybe not.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back.
Oh, Lord.
Is
that 62?
A really good job.
Oh, was it 62 the last play, too?
To be trying to work through his progressions to find
I think it
his open
was.
receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. The field goal is good, and they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
After extending the lead with a field goal, they'll kick it off now, trying to make the offense go a long way to win it. And the return starts just inside the end zone.
Dude just didn't even block him.
At the 11-yard line.
Right in front of him, he ain't blocked him.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. This thing is so out of hand, all you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. They look to throw it here on second down. The ball is loose. Looks like the defense has it.
How about this defense flying in there? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. 1st and 10 play coming up. The pocket breaking down.
Oh, catch it.
And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
The pass rush closing in. Looks like he's going to run it. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
Run one more play. Run one more, man. Get you one more. One more for the road. One more for the road, man.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air.
No, don't dive! Scoop and scout, young fella!
Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport.
I ain't gave some slow.